Today I lost $188 trading the NASDAQ futures. This one hurt, but it's okay. We learn from our lessons. Let me explain these trades. All right, this is no cap. This is $188, but if you don't know, I paper trade. Currently down tremendously right now in my paper trading account, but I'm managing my risk right. And yeah, man, you can't blow a paper trading account, but this is my paper trading journey. I'm live, back for another live. Of course, we finna day trade, see what the market's talking about. Now, of course, we finna day trade, we're finna see what opportunities is in the market. But let's get into it. Right now, currently on the daily chart, it's in from the dealing range on the daily chart. We're currently in the discount part of it. I'm thinking price really wants to come and fill this newly opening gap, but who knows? Um, from what happened yesterday, we clearly tapped into that daily sell sign of balance buy sign inefficiency. So yeah, I'm gonna go to ES, and I already got my charted out stuff. So this is the daily chart right now. Got this new week gap open here, and then see where price is at. Price is at that 24,704. Yesterday we closed at this 24,905. So I know this is a huge discount gap. Also, I didn't really see nothing on the 4 hour that I liked. Automatically it wasn't no 1 hour, any 1 hour imbalances to me that I liked. We got this 30-minute sell sign, balance buy sign inefficiency right here, with Asia high above it. Now, currently what I would like to see is, right, we got all of these highs in here inside of this 30 minutes. You see all of these relative equal highs. I definitely want to see a sweep a sell side. Then we take out all of these relative equal highs inside of this um sell side and balance buy side inefficiency right here. But yeah, that's what I want to see coming into today. And yeah, we got all of our session, Asia session, London session, and then we're currently in the New York session, which is 7 a.m. to 10 a.m. But we have a lot of relative equal highs, so yeah, I want to see those get taken out. Plus, we're having a discount wick coming into the day, so I do want to see some bullish movement. Since we have that discount, we're gonna have a discount wick come to the discount, not discount wick, I'm sorry, discount gap coming into the day. And we're gonna have a yeah, yeah, we got all of these relatively equal highs right here. So I definitely want to see some bullish until we get to these relatively equal highs. But ultimately, I gotta see how big the discount gap is. But that does look like a clean setup. I like how this highs is up here. Same thing for ES. I don't really got to go over ES, but just the exact same thing. I just look at ES to see if it's any see if it's any SMTs. Okay, market's open now. We're holding this 5 minute. I was watching price action during pre-market. I see we were holding the mess out that 5 minute right here, but let me go to the regular trading hours real quick, y'all. Yeah, huge discount gap. Discount gap is from previous day's close to 9:30's opening price. So I got that charted. Let me see how big this gap was. And then I'm gonna put my charges on it from the high to the open. Mm, 24, 24, 9, 20.75 minus 24, 7, 18. 0.25. Am I tripping? 24. I press. I'm tripping. 24. 9, 20, 27, minus 24, 7, 18. Okay, so this is a 202 point gap down. So it could further go down, right? But say if this is a 200 point gap, right? You want to see the 25 0.25 of it get filled. But yeah, we tapping into this 15-minute right here. I'm gonna go back to electronic trading hours. This is a 15-minute fair value gap. Tap back into it. I want to see if we do something at this low right here, or you might just rock it up. So I'm gonna delete this off my chart for right now, because that's where since it's a 200 point gap, this is where I initially want to see it go to. So that ended up getting hit with no entry, so I'm gonna just, you know, I'm gonna just leave it on here though. Low-key, yeah, just leave it on there. No entry. I don't see a entry yet. This was a huge opening candle, but it is what it is. If market wants to take out all of these relative equal highs up here without me, that'd be perfect because we do have this London low down here. And then if we take out relative equal highs, it might set up for a sell model. Who knows? But I'm just watching to see what he do. Got half of this gap getting filled right now. And typically, I want to enter under. I want to enter under what's gonna call it? Under. I want to enter under the New York Midnight opening price and under 8:30 opening price. That's a good entry for me. Especially if I want to get in longs. We're entering this 950 to 1010 macro. 10 minutes until the New York kill zone is closed. I want to see what highs and lows are created during this 7 a.m. to from 7 a.m. to 10. We might create another relative high. But yeah, we just got mad relative equal highs up here. I'm not gonna lie. If this does close and create a relative equal high at 10, um, yeah, want to see during this 950 to 1010 macro, can we push above this swing high up here and have a change in state of delivery? This is one order block. So want to see if market going to see a reversal at this London low right here, or does market want to come into this new week opening gap? Looks like it want to go. It want to come and fill this new week opening gap, bro. I ain't gonna lie. We're gonna fill all of this new week opening gap today, though. You know what? What's else going on today? Nvidia's reporting earnings, so I'm gonna see how that have an impact on the market. It's the largest cap company ever right now. So I want to see how 228 is reporting when market closes. 220, 228. Yeah, I think right. Yeah, that's when market close because it's on based off West Coast time. I ain't gonna lie, market's down. Prices. I'm finna search through my stocks real quick, see if there's any stocks that have buying opportunities. Even though already. Sheesh. Let it bleed, let it bleed, let it bleed. Yeah, they ain't talking about that. Ooh, it will be a 20% drop. That would be a good buy if then the video goes all the way back to 168, 168.41. I'm interested in buying more shares. No cap. This company's getting beat. Microsoft. Microsoft. 55. That's only a 10% drop. Yeah. Big tech, big tech, big tech, man. Getting the shit beat out of it. The market might as well just give us that 50%, not 50, I'm tripping, that 10% drop already. Might as well. Like, App Lovin down 29%. Sheesh. One more minute chat to that New York kill zone close. Okay, since that New York kill zone at 7 a.m. to 10, this is our created another relative equal high. We're gonna name this our New York kill zone high. New, new high. Oh God, you are my God. This new week open to get right here, all the way from October 10th. Ain't that something? Let's see how we react to these crossing levels in here. Can we just bled? It's most likely not gonna be a training day for L. We just open up and we bleed. 377 points. Man, is the market down 10% yet so it could hurry up and reverse and hit all-time highs again? I like if we push about this swing high, we already got the inverse, right? Got to change state of delivery right here. Reacting off of this crossing level of this chart of this new week opening gap, like what we're doing here. We got a market structure shift. So far right there. There's no way. Why is it letting me do this? There we go. Oh God, you on my God. Honestly, I seek you. I don't like this right here.
Order filled.
Just testing something out since we like bled so much. I don't see us going like that. Sticky situations. Yeah, I don't like it.
Order filled.
We were supposed to hold that. If we couldn't hold that, then we're definitely coming down to here. No bullshit. Definitely. Sticky situations. Market definitely wants to fill in his um new week opening gap, bro. Definitely. Alright. I think right, boom, okay. So this is my entry. If we're truly bullish, we would have not came down here. I thought this was gonna be in my stop loss, but hell no. But yeah, man. That was a little L on the day. I think I just lost like how much was that? It was like $85. The reason why I got in this trade was I seen um after bleeding so much, price came down to this quadrant level right here of this new week opening gap. We had a market structure shift. We had a change in state delivery. Then we had this fair value gap right down here. And we got this inversion fair value gap right here. Um, reason why this was my entry because I like this push back into this fair value gap right here. So that's why I took this trade. I had a tight stop loss because I didn't want to go for 86 points, 81 point stop loss, I mean. And um, if we're truly bullish, like I said, market would have held this for value got right here and not came down to this low right here of the middle candle. So what would have been the take profit for me? I was debating if I would have took it all the way to this New York AM high since there's so much relative equal highs up here. But it's like, nah, since like we it bled so much, I don't even want to like. So and now this is a good low hanging fruit for me. Um, or this right here too. That's a good low hanging fruit. But I like this one even better. Uh, but yeah, that's why I took this trade, and I'm not having none of those trades today. Not gonna lie, if we push above on the 5 minute, we push above this swing high right here. That'll be a market structure shift. It doesn't have to be a candle close if we just push above it. No cap. I used to think before I started watching the Inner Circle Trader, I used to think, oh, we need a candle close above here. Dur, dur, dur. No, we just need to push above it. And then we could go look from the 4 to the 3 to the 2 to the 1. No cap up. Oh, man. Let's see. Okay. Okay, the woman is creating a fair value gap. Let's see. I think this 679 does look appealing, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Why is it 70 points? Yeah, insane. This looks good. 533. All right, that 533.50 would be an entry. My stop loss would be right here under the second candle. I'm shopping under the third to give it a little room. Yeah, I'll put under the third one to give it a little room. But I don't want to see it come under here though. I ain't gonna lie. 466. What the hell? Why the hell didn't feel me? No,
Order filled.
I got in a little later, but it's good. Damn, I wish I didn't get in that late though. Fuck. My stop loss gotta be right here. Where the fuck is my entry at? 5, 8. Damn, I got in late as hell. That's cool though. Just go to 580.50. All right, there we go. My stop loss would be right here. It's 493. Why's my stuff lagging, gang? Oh, mm. That's what I get, bro. I should have waited. It's cool though. Just gonna chill. Did I get in 30 points away though? My entry was supposed to be right here. 30 point away. It's 1-1. I'm looking for this fair value up to hold. I want to see it close below consequent encouragement of it. Um, and I want to see it come up to this right here for this. One quick 1-to-1 risk reward for this low hanging fruit up here. We do have all these relative equal highs. You know what? If it comes up here, because I like all the relative equal highs we have up here, bro. I ain't gonna lie. If it comes up here, I'll go break even and just be break even on the day and end up the end with the loss I took earlier, which was like for $80. But if we come up here, I'll go break even. Yeah, that's what I'll do. Look at these. Look how just like they're just so relative to each other. Look at that game. Yeah, I ain't no pussy, and I'm only using a micro anyway. Let's go. So I want to see this trade here. I do not want to be trading still by 8 o'clock. I mean 11 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. Let's see the trade play out by then. Damn, that'll be a $260 loss today. Whoa. If I lose this trade, it'll be a $260 loss. I ain't trying to lose that much money. I ain't gonna lie. I might have to put my stop loss a little up some more, bro. If it goes to that consequent encouragement, I'm out of there. If it goes below it, I'm exiting the trade. I ain't trying to risk that much. I just added it up, but who knows where they're gonna go. I don't like how it's just sitting in here. It might be a high resistance liquidity type of run type of day. I'm gonna call it quits because it should enter here and then just run. If it goes below my consequent encouragement, I'm gonna just exit it out. If it goes below the consequent encouragement of this buy sign and balance, sell sign inefficiency right here, call it quits. Just realize how much I was risking. I was trying to, put myself in a deeper hole. Plus, I'm gonna use a tight risk from the um L I took earlier. Then at 5:30:25. 5:30:25 is gonna be my SL.
Stop filled.
All right. That's gonna conclude it for today. Down $188. Why did I take a second trade? I took a second trade because I genuinely like how we responded right here. Like we closed below it a little bit, but did the 5 minute have close? Yeah, but I honestly liked how we responded down here at this low, um, in this quadrant level of this fair value gap. I had a tight risk on this one since I lost my earlier trade, so I went in with a tight risk on this trade. It might still hit. If it don't, it don't. But I didn't want to see it come against the consequent encouragement of that buy sign to balance, sell sign inefficiency. Um, but yeah. Looking at the 5 minute, I like how we had a market structure shift above here. Now from the 4 to the 3 to the 2 to the 1. I like this fair value got right here. Um, I liked this one right here. Once we had the market structure shift on the 5 minute. We pushed in here. I'm not saying this trade won't play out. I had my stop loss at this consequent encouragement. It was at this low right here, but I put it. How do I feel? Okay, I put it at this consequent encouragement of it because yeah, it was like a nice little stop loss for me, of 50 points, and this was a huge RR. I was gonna go. I was gonna. My plan was to go break even right here. Um, but yeah, that was. We got all these highs up here that look very interesting to me. I don't know if market hits it today or if we just feel this. We had this New York AM high right here, but I don't know if market hits it today or we just feel in this whole new week opening gap. But I liked how we responded to this quadrant level from it. We got the push above on the 5 minutes, so I automatically come down to the 1 minute, look for a entry right here. Got my entry. And yeah, man, it looked like a good setup to me. But I might have to call it quits for ending. Like what's it call it? I might have to call it quits for taking sweeps off a quadrant level and just wait till an actual low gets taken out. That's what I'm gonna end up doing most likely. But yeah, I liked how we did what we did. And why am I bullish? Because based off the currently dinner range, we're under the 0.5, so we're in a huge discount, and that's a high my higher time frame basis right there. But yeah, and once I realized why didn't this second candle low right here be my stop loss, because I realized once we pushed above, right, got the market structure shift right here of this swing high on the 5 minute, I realized I'm gonna put my stop loss at cost concursion, which I would have, yeah, this was a bad this would have been an L trade either way. I realized we were sitting in it for 5 minutes. Like once we start just sitting in it, when it comes to my entry, I automatically want it to run. I don't want us to just sit in a buy sign and balance, sell sign efficiency, or sell sign and balance, buy sign efficiency. I don't want it just sitting here, and that's my first indication that, bro, like, yeah, this is gonna be some low resistance liquidity run. Plus, I definitely don't want it just sitting here after we just got done doing all of this dropping. But with that being said, bro, I'm done training for today. I took two L trades. My first one I didn't really like because yeah, we got this inverse and stuff, but since all of this dropping, I ain't gonna lie, my first trade was a bad L trade. But I saw this swing high form on the 5 minute after we did all this dropping. We pushed above it, and then I looked for a fair value gap. When we had this fair value gap, we sat in it for a minute. So I was like, I'm gonna tighten up my stop loss and then end up getting kicked out. But I can say I did manage my risk right. This is my first trades of the week. So um yeah, man. Just watching this, I'm gonna catch you on the next one.